My name's Ross Forbes. I'm the Director of Corporate Affairs for the Cumbria Clinical Commissioning Group. We recently had a development day, which actually was 2 days, with OPP and our newly appointed locality directors and a group of GPs. And quite frankly, it was invaluable in terms of team building. It was extremely useful for people to understand how we start to deal with conflict, because in any new team you are going to have different aspirations and different strategic views of the world. So from that perspective, it was extremely useful. Since the day, our locality directors in particular have been able to utilise the learning that we had with OPP very effectively. As I said, these people are very new to their jobs. It was very, very useful in people being able to understand what motivated each other, where the emotional boundaries were in terms of conflict resolution, and gave just such a greater level of understanding to what we have to do, which is a very tight timetable to get an effective business off the ground. Personally, I'd recommend this sort of development to any newly formed group and also established groups. Emotional intelligence development is very, very useful for getting groups of people to be able to understand the boundaries of behaviour, the style of behaviour and the way of working that's permissible for everybody. And certainly the development centre that we went through was very, very helpful in establishing rules of engagement, what is acceptable, what's not acceptable, and how we're going to proceed in the way that we talk to each other and respect each other. CCGs are in their infancy. They're in various stages of development, I think, across the country, some more advanced, some not so advanced. The timescale to get CCGs up and running and the effective commissioners is very, very, very tight. And I think that it's very advantageous for a lot of emergent CCGs to be able to go through this sort of development so that the ground rules are established and agreed from the very start. For CCGs, we're very much in a startup mode, and I think it's very important when you're in startup modes to have experienced assistance from people like the Academy. It's important that newly formed groups are helped to cohere into something which is effective. We will certainly be looking towards more development of this nature and making sure that what we do in terms of precious time spent is very much focused on the business that we have to build up. Leadership skills in startup situations are enormously important at all levels, and we'll continue to invest both time and resource in that.